Give it up for him.
Oh, no, I did it.
Good morning, Internet. So, there's no snow day. That's good. Get to learn me some things. But there's, over there, there's a shit ton of ice on the ground. So, trying not to kill myself. Probably, maybe. Laugh if it actually falls with that one. Fall! Oh, please fall on her. Just so I can get a good reaction.
Get the center bottom out, go for it. I don't know how stuck it is.
I know which one to go for.
Oh yeah.
Some people have done it that way, and I'm just like, what? Are there no sweet ones left?
No, we took care of those really quickly.
Usually there's more sweet ones than that. That one. The one next to it looks like it might be a sweet spot. Nope, maybe not. Oh, here! You could do this one. Rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Don't tap, don't tap. Push on one side and then... Never mind. Push on one side, pull on the other. It's too far?
It's stuck. Oh, I think it straightened it out. I think that, oh, maybe not.
Drinking. I'm a functioning alcoholic, and that's like, a functioning alcoholic is like having cancer that you don't need the chemo for. You just need more alcohol. And I fucking love it. Weird, because my mom's stupid. My mom's like hardcore Republican, which is weird because like my mom's favorite animal is an elephant, which, you know, elephants never forget, and she can't remember anything past 4 years ago. No, that's a political joke. Thank you, everybody. No, speaking of political jokes, I'm only going to say one thing because the Iowa's caucus just happened and none of you pay attention because you're in fucking college. But like, it was tied. Yes, thank you. And, but look, there's one thing I got to say when it comes to this is that we have to make sure that either one, Hillary wins, or when she loses, we have to get rid of her. Like, I'm not saying kill her, I'm saying put her in a situation where she'll die. like put her in the middle of a Syria refugee camp, or like drop her in the middle of an ICP gathering with a can of Faygo and a lighter, and she'll be fine. She'll be getting rid of. We'll be perfectly good with Bernie.
For example, every time I hear it's lit,
Sup,
it's hey, sup, dude. Sup, dude.
Sup.
Every time. There are two kinds of people I never want to hear the words "it's lit" from, and those are fuckboys and suicide bombers, and that's pretty much it. Just look out for it. I'm fucking done with it. And a lot of kids' toys and games are like this. You just look at them, like real popular ones like Monopoly. How has that inspired American generations throughout the ages? Well, it's a game where you acquire a vast amount of wealth and you just pound all the other players into the dirt until they have nothing, and then you take all their property and you build hotels on it. Tell me that's not the last 40 to 50 years of American imperialism. That's like what we're about. Or something like Hungry Hungry Hippos even. You break that game down, eat. Eat a lot. Eat more than anybody else. Ever. And then you win.
McDonald's.
And we wonder why we have an obesity epidemic. Really, you think about it, it's there. Everything's there, you just really have to look at it. I was recently going through Utah, and for you to understand the context of this joke, the real punch behind it, you have to understand Utah. So picture Utah. If you've never been there, just imagine what Utah might be like. And there you go, that's Utah, just Mormons and stuff.
It's Quinn's family.
Yeah, just Quinn's family, just everybody is Quinn's family.
My family.
And I was driving through there with my dad, and I saw this billboard that said, wherewhitepeoplemeet.com. And wherewhitepeoplemeet.com is a dating site for Chinese people, you guessed it, absolutely. No, it's fucking white people. And a lot of people, this kind of like, it's generated a lot of buzz. I saw it on the news, and they were just like, yeah, we think this is racist because they're excluding other minority groups and people of color. And I'm like, I don't really see that as the issue. Everybody has their own weird minority dating site anymore. We have like J-Date and like Christian Mingle. We have blackpeoplemeet.com. We've got like My Math Lab. I think it's for Asian folks. We got like astrology forums for like the really dumb and gullible. We've got Tumblr for people that like to pretend that they're a cat or a dragon or this and that and the other. And it's whatever. Everybody has their group. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I didn't really see this as a race issue so much as like a redundancy kind of thing. Because when you go to whitepeoplemeet.com in Utah, if you need help finding white people in Utah to meet, you just suck at relationships. That has nothing to do with, no, that's what it is. You need a pickup artist help or some kind of class. The entire state is the premise of the website. So you wouldn't see in like say Detroit, you wouldn't see, blackpeoplemeet.com. No, you just go and walk outside and you go and meet people and that's it.
Okay, speaking of which, I actually got laid last week, and you have to think about it. When you can last longer than the girl, you're doing something great. But the problem is, I think she fell asleep. So when you hear her moaning, she's probably thinking of like, I don't know, Ted Cruz or Antonio Banderas or something. Some Hispanic guy, because women love them for some reason. Also, over break, I got in a car crash. And the one reason how you know I'm alive is I hit a Toyota. If I would have hit a Dodge or a Chevy or a Ford, I'd be dead. Out of any vehicle you can hit, you want to hit a Toyota. Because they're made of plastic, they are they don't have an engine in them, they have a battery. I mean, it's essentially like putting a Hot Wheels car on the road. You're gonna go nowhere fast. Totally switching topics because that last one sucked. Unlike Quinn and Corey, I was actually raised Catholic. The worst part about it was I was an altar boy. Luckily there were altar girls, so I knew I was safe. Because why go after me when you can go after little kid pussy? I don't know.
What did I just walk into?
Oh no, we're just talking about my life as an altar boy. They have the wine to introduce people, to bring people into the sermons. Because once you have the alcohol there, you know people are going to come. And the funny thing is, being an altar boy, I kept seeing, because the line gets freaking long as hell, because especially when you have a church that's way too expensive for their own good. You see the lines are long, and then you keep seeing the same face pop up every 50 people or so. And I'm like, okay, and by the end of the night, you're like, how drunk are you? He's like, praise be to God, I'm gonna go fuck my wife in the bathroom. Because if it weren't for religion and especially Christianity and stuff, we would probably be so much further in science. We would have sex robots that Goku could have fun with instead of watching porn.
Valid.
I mean, and we could have had so much more advancements. We could have, I don't know, had a machine that changed the pigment of your skin color if you didn't like it. We could have had machines that if you didn't want to live on, you would just be transferred into a new body and maybe people will like you better. I don't know, sometimes I wish for that. I mean, look at me. I kind of have like a repel against me. People don't just come up to me like, hey, what's up? People are like, oh, it's that kid again.